NC 8, I'm the legislative chair for Region 4. You didn't know I got promoted, did you?
Lord, no.
Well, thank you. Of course, that's without pay, too.
Well,
Yes. So, but I did want to thank our legislatures, and I don't know if you know this or not. A few years ago, my position as a gifted ed teacher was federally funded. The federal dollars stopped. I found out when I came to school that I did not have a job, and it ended that day because federal money ended that day. I will say this for our legislators: thank you for funding our gifted program. Our gifted students in our state and in our nation are highly forgotten about. But our gifted students are the ones that are carrying these grades, that are making those grades, and we can't forget those students as well as the lower students as well. I want to thank our county commissioners for everything they do for us. We do appreciate it greatly. Thank you for meeting with us in the school board here today. We do appreciate your time with us. And thank you for everything you try to do for us. Teaching is a hard job. I will be I won't be the first person, I won't be the last. It is a difficult job, a long hours. Couple of things on my notes. We have less students coming into, I should say less college students coming into our education programs, which means we're going to have a teacher shortage in the near future, if not now. For the personal education plans, we're on the fence post about that because we've been burned before, because we don't know what's going to come if we don't have the PEP, the PEPs, the personal education plans. We don't want to give up the personal education plan so that child does not fall through the cracks. We also want to know what's going to come in place of that so that child doesn't fall. So we don't want to give up something without knowing what's coming next. We've been burned before. Well, what's coming for that child? We've got to watch out for that child. There's got to be something in place. Not as much paperwork that's going to take 4 hours to fill out one form for that child and then have a meeting with the parent to go over that form 4 times a year. Our low performing schools, I do not believe in that grading system. We should do away with that. How can you take one test? If you're not feeling well that day, you have to take that test. If you're in that building, you have to take that test. Well, if you're not feeling great, or you had an argument with mom, dad, whoever pulling up in the front, or you had an argument with your best friend, you're not going to do well on that one test that's going to grade that school. And that's unfair. That is very unfair practices. I have chosen to go to High Point University. That's my choice. It is my choice to make that payment or not. If I don't make that payment, I'm kicked out. So I make that choice to make that payment to get my doctorate. That's my choice. Vouchers should be done away with because I think it's a choice, and I have a choice where my tax dollars should go. I would like to know a little bit more